Do you know what the smartest move is that I've ever made so far being a YouTuber? Building an email list and actually owning my audience versus continuing to rent it on YouTube. And that's what I'm going to explain in this video is why you need to own your traffic, collect emails versus rely on YouTube's algorithm. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build email funnels, how to create an opt-in guide and more. So be sure to stick around for the entire video. And if this happens to be your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I'm a YouTuber who grew this channel from nothing to over 15,000 subscribers in just 15 months, while also earning 4 figures a month and counting just from this channel. And if you want to know some of the marketing tools and AI systems that I've used to help build this channel, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for this in the video description or pinned comment below. So first of all, if you're new to this topic altogether, what is a free opt-in guide? Well, this is an example of my opt-in guide that I use for everything. This is my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide, and you've probably heard me call this out on all my YouTube channels, links in the description below, so on and so forth. And I will leave a link to this in the description below, of course, if you want to go ahead and study it and see what I'm doing. Now, a free opt-in guide could be anything of value or people that consider valuable enough to give you their email. So all I'm asking for is a first name and someone's email, and they can get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide, which includes my favorite tools, my prompts, my custom GPTs, my automation templates, and more. And so when someone comes on here, they put in their name, they put in their email, they get this free AI Marketing Essentials Guide sent to their email right away. And then they click it and they go to this free guide. And this is my free guide right here after you sign up. It has all my tools, my prompts, my templates. It's extremely valuable in my opinion. I definitely over-delivered on this free guide. And so that's what people get with my free guide. So why is this so important? Well, when someone signs up on my free opt-in guide, what happens automatically is they're now entered into my email database. So I now control that traffic. You'll see since I started my YouTube channel, I now have over 2,400 total email subscribers. But when I started taking these opt-in guides seriously, you'll notice right around here in September of 2024, it's gone up quite a bit since then, pretty significantly. I didn't have a lot of emails before here, but you'll notice I started getting 13 emails a day. This one I went viral. I got 40 emails a day, 19, 20, 15, so on and so forth. So the more emails that you can collect from your YouTube audience and store them in a CRM, and I'm using Kit in this example, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit more here in a little more detail. This is the name of the game. Take your YouTube audience, create a free opt-in guide with something of value that's relevant to your niche or your topic, whatever you're talking about, and start collecting their emails. So when it comes to creating opt-in guides and collecting emails, one of the first things you need to do is decide what CRM or email marketing platform are you going to use in order to do this. I've been using Kit since 2018, formerly known as ConvertKit. I just really like the simplicity of this platform. It's actually built for content creators like me and you. It's pretty fair in terms of pricing when you're starting out. They actually have a free trial. I will leave a link to Kit below this video if you want to try it out. A lot of big names use it. Lil Jon, Tom Brady, Matthew McConaughey, Pat Flynn, Tim Ferriss, Ali Abdaal. I mean, so many big creators are using Kit, but you don't have to, right? You can use HubSpot, you can use Go High Level, you can use Beehive, Substack. There are so many different email marketing platforms out there. I just think for creators that are in maybe the early to medium, maybe even bigger stages, I think Kit is a great option for creators. Now, if you do want to sign up for Kit and just try it, again, I'd recommend getting this free plan here called Newsletter. You get unlimited landing pages, opt-in forms. It's just great for people starting out. But as you start building an audience, I will say from experience, you will want to upgrade to this $29 a month creator plan. And the reason being is you get unlimited visual automations. That's very important. And you also get unlimited email sequences. That's super important as well. Plus you get to remove the Kit branding on my landing page. That just adds a level of professionalism to this whole thing as a creator, where if you have watermarks and branding, I'll be honest, people do not take you as seriously if you have branding and watermarks all over your opt-in guide. So just something to keep in mind. But again, you can find the link for Kit below this video if you just want to try it out for free. So after you've signed up for Kit or maybe some other email marketing platform, the next step in the process is to create an opt-in guide. And if you have no idea, what to create or how to do this, well, we can use AI to help us. So I'm going to hop over to ChatGPT, and you'll see here I'm on the O3 model. I'd recommend using an advanced reasoning model like O3. You have to be on ChatGPT Plus to use this, but this concept will work for ChatGPT, free version, Claude, Gemini, etc. So then what you want to do is I have a prompt in here in my community, and I will leave this in the description below as well for simplicity purposes. And I'm going to come back, I'm going to copy this, come back to ChatGPT, paste that prompt right here. And this prompt reads the following. Based on my YouTube channel, you'll see I have a placeholder here, insert channel URL. So I'm going to take my YouTube channel URL, plug it in right here. Let's put this in parentheses. Help me create a free opt-in guide that I can use to collect emails. Make sure the opt-in guide is relevant to my niche and audience and also valuable enough for someone to provide their email. This could be a checklist, cheat sheet, my best tools, etc. Now I'm actually going to take this a step further, and I took a screenshot of my channel. I'm going to upload that just so ChatGPT has more reference of what I'm talking about. And if for some reason you don't have a YouTube channel, well, you could also plug in maybe a blog on your website, maybe just your website in general, any of your website's URL, take a screenshot of your website, upload it, etc. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and then I'm going to skip ahead and let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. All right, so after about 13 seconds, here are the 5 high-value opt-in guide ideas that ChatGPT came up with to create an opt-in guide for my YouTube channel. Number 1, AI Marketing Toolkit 2025. Why your audience will grab it, what's inside, format. I actually really like that first idea. 90-day YouTube growth playbook. Content repurposing flowchart, a prompt library. That's not bad. You could have an automations library as well. Weekly AI marketing stack spreadsheet. Not a bad idea either. And again, based on your niche and audience, these are going to look different for you. So let's say in this instance, I like concept number 1, AI marketing toolkit. Well, now what you can do is say, I like concept 1 of the AI marketing toolkit. Let's put it right here. See if I can spell. Now, create this opt-in guide for me. And let's just see what it comes up with here. So in a matter of seconds, ChatGPT created this AI marketing toolkit for me. And now I can run with this, right? And it came up with all these table of contents, 12 free or low-cost tools that I can use every week. Someone who's new to AI and is in the marketing and content world, this would be extremely valuable for that group of people. So here it's listing all the tools, ChatGPT Plus, price, best for, pros and cons, quick. It even adds some quick win prompts. That's another little detail I didn't expect it to add. And then it even adds a link that goes off to the relevant website. Claude Pro. Now, keep in mind it's Claude 4 now, so there's a lot of details you're going to have to edit before you just publish it. Perplexity Pro, Notebook LM, Blaze AI, Opus Clips, so on and so forth. So now what we can do if we wanted to run with this is we could literally copy and paste this entire AI marketing toolkit. And if you're using WordPress, this is what I use for my opt-in guide and my website, but you could also create a page on Squarespace, Webflow, whatever CMS that you're using, the process is still similar. So on WordPress, you'd come over to Pages, click Add Page, and then I'm simply just going to create a new page for this opt-in guide. I'm going to paste it right here, copy, paste, that's my new title, and then here we go. Right? This is one heck of a good start now versus not having anything or trying to come up with something from scratch. Now you would need to go in here and edit things, add images, add links, maybe make it look more appealing and nice when people get this free guide, maybe add a video and whatnot. So if you look at my AI Marketing Essentials guide, notice I have a video right here when someone gets this for the first time. This is just a good way to build trust with an audience. Someone has no idea who I am, they get this free guide, and now they click a video. I'll just show you a few seconds of it so you see what I mean. Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Just wanted to quickly thank you for getting my free. So you see here, I'm already establishing rapport with a new audience member in my email list. Just another quick tip there. I did a quick background on who I am to kind of show credibility that I know what I'm talking about here, adding real images of myself, adding images of the AI tools, adding links, adding prompts, and just kind of making this look visually appealing. And if you want to take this even a step further, now that we have our basic page of our opt-in guide, you can also ask ChatGPT to create graphics. So I literally just spun this up. I copy and pasted all the content of this guide, and I just said, create a professional and high quality logo for my AI marketing toolkit. Now, I'm not saying you would use this, and this isn't that good in my opinion. I'd want to rework this prompt to create a better icon, but you see where I'm going with this. You could even create a logo for this opt-in guide if you wanted to do that. I have that for my free AI marketing essentials guide. So that's the first thing that I wanted to cover here, is that we can use AI if you have no idea what you're doing to come up with opt-in guide ideas, and then also take it from there to actually ask it to create the opt-in guide itself that you can copy and paste on your preferred website or CMS, and then build off it from there. Now, after our opt-in guide is fine-tuned, cleaned up for quality control, and it's ready to go, now we need to create a landing page that looks like this to convert people to actually get this opt-in guide. Well, how do you create this? Well, again, I'm using Kit. So inside Kit, if you click Grow, Landing Pages and Forms, this will take you to a landing page builder. Then all you would do is click Create New. You can do a form, you would click landing page. I'm not gonna walk through this entire process because some of you probably aren't using Kit, but they have all these templates you can run with. I'm just gonna show you my landing page and just see what it looks like here. So here's my AI Marketing Essentials landing page. So this is where I built this. Inside the back end of Kit, it's a very easy process, drag and drop, reorganize things to create a landing page. And then once your landing page is created, all you would do is click share, and then this would create a dedicated page with a new URL that you can share across multiple platforms. And a few quick tips for creating landing pages that are more likely to drive conversions. Number one, you do not want to overcomplicate these fields. All I would use, in my opinion, is first name and email. You don't need someone's last name, you don't need their company, you don't need their phone number, you don't need where they live, and so on and so forth. We want to keep this as simple as possible and reduce friction. I would also recommend adding like a color here, like red, that's appealing. It kind of takes my direction to know what to click on, and say something like send me free guide. I would also recommend for the background, you'll notice here, that's actually me. That resonates with someone versus clicking at some stock image. It looks kind of phony and fake. This is actually me teaching AI or speaking about AI in the background, so it resonates. Another thing too is you want to add your main thing here, free AI marketing essentials guide. That's what you're getting in the main header. I would also recommend not having a lot of text here, and I would also recommend using bullet points paired with emojis, just some quick tips or outline of what someone can expect to get if they sign up for your free guide. So here you're going to get my favorite AI tools. You're going to get my favorite AI prompts, my custom GPTs, my AI automations templates. Also, do not stuff this with 10 bullet points. Keep it high level, maybe 3 to 5 bullet points of what someone can expect to get if they sign up for this free guide. So those are just some quick landing page tips as I'm going through this, and I hope that helps you out. So now, after you've created your opt-in guide and actually published it on your website, you've created your landing page, you fine-tuned it, what is the next step here? How do we drive traffic to this landing page and actually get people to sign up? Well, this is where we come back to our YouTube channel. And in this instance, I'm just going to use one of my recent videos as an example about Claude 4. You can go to my channel and kind of study any video that you want. But what I'm going to explain here is very important. So you'll notice in my YouTube description, I have a call out for my opt-in guide right here. And if I click it, this is the exact same landing page that I'm showing you. So what I'm trying to say here is you want to call out your free opt-in guide high up in your description, preferably after maybe a sentence here that has your target keyword, which is beneficial for SEO. Especially on mobile, right? If someone's on mobile and they click description, you do not want to bury it down here where no one can find it and sign up. In addition to your description, you also want to add your free opt-in guide as a pinned comment, not just any comment. It's very important that you pin it. If a video blows up, for instance, and you have 20, 50, 100 plus comments, you want to keep it pinned towards the top so people can see your opt-in guide, click it, and then sign up. And the last thing too that you want to do is actually inside the video, towards the beginning of your video, you want to call out your opt-in guide. And I'm going to explain here and show you what I mean by this. I do this in every single video, and you guys have probably noticed this. And if you want to know my favorite AI tools and prompts that I use for marketing and content creation, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for this in the video description or pinned comment below. Notice how I called out my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide there, and I actually told people where they could sign up for it. You would be shocked how much that has helped me ever since I integrated those segments towards the beginning of my video. So that is my 10 cents of how you can drive traffic to that landing page and get people to sign up, is including it towards the top of your description, in the pinned comment, and also calling it out towards the beginning of your actual video. So now, after you've built an opt-in guide, you've created a landing page, and you also are driving traffic to that landing page and getting people to sign up, what's the next step from here? Well, this is where you would create what's called an email drip sequence, or just an email sequence. So mine is 7 days. So once someone signs up for my free AI Marketing Essentials guide, that automatically triggers them into my email sequence. And some of you may have seen this in real time. And inside Kit, this is my email sequence right here. All I did was click send sequences, and then you would click new sequence if you don't have one. But here's my current email sequence. And what you'll notice is my sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days long. I'd recommend 5 to 7 days. Past that, people get tired of it. They'll unsubscribe, maybe flag you as spam. There's no right answer for this, and I'm not some email marketing guru, but I found that 5 to 7 days tends to work best. And so here I have an email now where after my free opt-in guide, you'll get an email the next day about my favorite ChatGPT hacks. And then you'll get an email the day following about, is ChatGPT Plus worth it? And then the next day you'll get one about, want my AI marketing secrets, 5 AI tools you'll love, so on and so forth. You want to keep your audience engaged by having automated email drip sequences. But Ryan, how do I create this? I have no idea what emails to send after someone signs up for my opt-in guide. Well, again, we can use AI to help us with this. I'm going to come back to that same chat where we created the opt-in guide for the AI Marketing Toolkit. Now we can follow up and prompt it with this, and I'll leave this in the description below. Now help me create a 5-day email drip sequence after someone signs up for my opt-in guide. Make sure each email is relevant and valuable to a new subscriber. Use a subject line, create the body, come up with a concise call to action. So from this, in 15 seconds, it came up with a 5-day email drip sequence that's related to my AI Marketing Toolkit. Here it has subject line. Here it has 1 prompt equals 1 hour saved. Then it has turn long videos into 3 shorts, steal my topic cluster sheet, ready to go deeper. And then here it gives an idea of the body. I asked it to expand on that. And then if you scroll down, it actually gives you a rough draft of the email copy that you can then use inside Kit for each email. So here's day 1. You could literally copy and paste this if you want. Day 2, you could copy and paste this, come back here and put that as your second email. Day 3, day 4, day 5, so on and so forth. Again, these aren't going to be perfect. You want to add a personal touch inside these emails to build more trust with your audience who barely knows you at this point, but we can use AI to at least get the juices flowing and help us create this email drip sequence. Now, one best practice that I learned, I'm going to give you some secret sauce here. One best practice that I've learned in my email drip sequence, Gary Vee actually coined this term. He made it pretty popular. Jab, jab, right hook. Well, what does that mean? So when someone gets my free guide, I want to give them 2 pieces of value immediately and then hit them with some form of sell or offer. So here's my favorite ChatGPT hacks. I'm not selling anything whatsoever in this second email that someone gets. Is ChatGPT Plus worth it? I'm not selling anyone anything whatsoever in this email. And after people start to build trust with me a little bit, then in the third email, I mentioned my community. Join my AI marketing community. Hey, I've hoped you've enjoyed my first 2 emails from the first 2 days and my free guide. By the way, guys, here's my community. Hope you sign up. Here's a picture of me to build trust. It doesn't have to be a community. You can upsell a course, you can upsell consulting, you can upsell any digital product. Maybe you have a business on the back end, a service business. You could upsell people to a SaaS company if you're involved in a SaaS company. There are thousands of things that you can upsell inside an email drip sequence. But the point I'm trying to make here is that after you create your opt-in guide, after you build your landing page, after you drive traffic to that landing page and people sign up, there needs to be a place where you keep consistently engaging with your audience. And in addition to this email drip sequence, when someone signs up for my free guide, they are automatically thrown into my email list for weekly newsletters. So every single week, I'll send out an email newsletter about trending topics in AI, maybe some AI tutorial I dove into from the previous week, and they will get these emails every single week now that they signed up for my free AI marketing guide. And if you are using Kit to build your email drip sequences, just a quick tip that I want to show you to automate this process. If you click automate here and then click rules, this is where we can now automate it, where every time signs up for a free guide, they're automatically thrown into that drip sequence and we don't have to touch anything. So how do you do that? Well, you want to click create new rule, and then here's the trigger that we want. So when someone subscribes to a form, so I'm going to click this, click the drop down, here's my AI marketing essentials form. We want them to take an action. What is that action? We want them to subscribe to a sequence. And then I would click the drop down, AI Marketing Essentials drip sequence. So when someone signs up for that guide, it automatically triggers them into my email drip sequence. I would click save. I already have this created, so I'm not going to do it in this example, but I just wanted to quickly show you that is how you automate this process. So if you've made it this far into the video, I truly appreciate you. And if you found value in what I was saying here, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I also want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this topic. But most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.